Hey guys, if you're a real estate agent and you need to get organized, this spreadsheet template will help you tremendously. It has multiple tabs. We're talking monthly calendar, CRM, coordinator checklist, buyer and seller checklist, and a bookkeeping tracker. So I'm going to show you how it works, and here it goes. All right, so this is available at my website at savvyandthriving.com. Here is the dashboard. This is going to tell you how many total customers you have, how many sales you have, and how much commission you've made, how much commission you've earned by month and by quarter. This sales tracker, you will put in the client's information, so their first and last name, property address, where they found you from. You'll just choose items in the drop down box. It's just very easy. There's a simple to-do list, so send email. What is the list price of the property? Say it's $500,000. The sold price, so say it sold for $495. This will total up everything, all of the actual sales of the properties. There's contract and closing dates. This month and quarter comes in automatically from the closing date. So all of this stuff is, I wouldn't touch that because it comes in automatically. The type of financing, the mortgage contingency date, and then just some other check boxes here. Is the closing complete? Have you given over the keys? Have you been paid your commission? This commission rate here, so if it's, say it's 2.5%, you can change that there. And then it will show you how much commission you've earned. If you want to put any notes, I've had clients ask me like, hey, where do I put in birthdays to remind myself of clients? You can put that here. Okay, the next is a monthly calendar. So you can choose from the drop-down box what month it is. You can select the year, so just highlight it and choose the year. All right, so if you had a meeting you wanted to put in, so let's just say we're going to have a meeting at 12. You can do that. If you wanted to have regularly occurring meetings, you would put that in here. So you can highlight and delete everything and see it's blank now. So then we can just put in, so we've got team meeting, 4 p.m. on Mondays, and then it will automatically go in there for you. There's a to-do list, new to-do item, and then you're just typing that in. Check it off if it's done. If you're using the Excel version, the checkboxes won't be here. They'll just be just a little square, and then you'll just put an X in. That's the only difference really in using Excel. Okay, then we've got the CRM dashboard. This is for you to track potential customers. So you've got leads, how many leads have you not contacted? How many are you waiting a response from? It'll tell you the numbers if you click in this graph. And then you can see where did they find you from? Are your Facebook ads working? Is it a client referral? Did they find you off the website? And then is there, high priority? You've got 10 items that are high priority. So this will help you to just keep a little bit more organized. And then if you wanted to, put on your to-do list, call clients today, you can do that as well. Everything from this CRM will feed into this dashboard. So you can just, type in a client's name, their address, email, personal information there. Is this a residential or is this commercial? What size is the home? What location is it in? When did you contact them first? So say they reached out to you on, the 24th, and then, you haven't reached out since the 25th was the last time. And then we've got some other drop-down boxes here. We've got how many follow-ups have you done? Have you followed up with them multiple times? So this is our third follow-up. And then is this low because we've contacted them multiple times? Or is this a high priority because, they seem super interested? Where did they find you from? You're just choosing from the drop-down box. And then have they contacted you yet? Are they needing a follow-up from you? And then we've got what's the closing date. So you can just choose from the closing date. You can double click and choose a date. Again, what is the list price? What did you sell it for? Needs another 0, doesn't it? And then let's say we sold it for $495. And then the commission will be multiplied, the sold price times the commission rate. So you can change your commission rate there if you need to. And then that's commission earned. And then you can keep track, check it off if you've actually been paid. All right, so the next one is the transaction coordinator checklist. The buyer and seller checklist are very, very similar. This transaction coordinator checklist is specifically for the transaction coordinator to be as organized as possible, to be tracking everything from start to finish, open to close. And it has a little bit more information here, who's the home inspector, has the home inspection been started, has there been a termite inspection completed, just every little detail along the way. There's lots of things to check off. So you'll just be checking off as things are done. This is the buyer's checklist. So if you're a buyer's agent, there's information here about what to do if you're going through closing and, has the contract documents been signed? Has, the earnest money been received? Who's the home inspector? All the things. It goes all the way down to keep track of it. Again, if you have this in Excel, the checkboxes won't be here just because it will overload the Excel system. So it'll just be blank, and then you'll just be putting in X's like that. And then this is the seller checklist if you're a seller's agent, and it works just the same. You're just choosing items in the drop-down box. Okay, and this is the bookkeeping tracker. This will help you track your income and expenses for the year. You can see at a glance what your total income is, what your total expenses have been, and you can see how much income you've made by month. You just click on it. Expenses, same way, just click on it, you can see. Also, you can see your income by month here. If this happens to be a different year, all you're going to do is come in and change the year. Just highlight it and hit 6, and it'll bring everything down for you. So this will track in everything automatically, and then it will give you your net profit. Okay, bookkeeping log. This is simple to use as well. This month will come in automatically, so let that one be. So we can just put in the date, and then we can just say we had a sale, income, closing. So closing on third house, and then say you made $25,000. Were there any expenses at closing? Did you give away a gift? That kind of thing. You can put any expenses there. So this will calculate your total income, your total expenses, and your net profit. All right, so that is it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. This spreadsheet is available at savvyandthriving.com, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.